The competition?
Your performance. How did you like it?
Yes, I think it was good under the circumstances.
Which ones? Which circumstances?
Well, so this is the first time I have left America, and you know, where I live, it's 8 hours earlier. So we're 8 hours ahead right now. So I was having a problem ever since I got here with, I would go to bed at maybe 10 o'clock. So I would go to bed at a good time, but I would wake up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I could not go back to sleep. And that the same thing.
How many days before the competition did you come?
4. Yes.
It was not enough.
And it was not enough. But it's okay. I knew that it was going to be a challenge, but I tell myself that it didn't matter. I don't want things like that to matter. I want to show up and do good no matter what the circumstances. I come in with a couple of injuries, but it does not matter. So I come in and I do my best. This is not like a normal setup. Like, this is like 15, 25, 25. It's weird. It's a weird setup.
All right, yeah, sure.
I can add kilos, but not like this. So.
Okay. Kilo club, right? What was that?
Yes. I tore the quadricep tendon in this knee.
Completely tore?
No. Luckily not. It's just a partial tear off of the patella. So just a little bit, but it hurt very bad. It would get to the point where, you know, I could not bend my leg like this all the way, and I could not squat at all. So the training for my squat for this meet was not very much. I could not do very much.
You're not only in Russia, but for the first time, your first time overseas.
Yes.
Yes. And you chose Russia as number one country. It's quite good. But
This is the place to come for a powerlifting meet. Everybody knows Russia for powerlifting. You know, in America, we always think about Russia as like, you guys have like the strongest people over here. You have Kirill, you have Yuri Belkin, Andre.
Some of your friends told you that you should be quite careful in Russia, so it's quite dangerous place. So did you get some?
So many. A lot of people told me that it was dangerous to come here. They're like, be careful, don't get kidnapped, don't let the mafia get you. Everybody says this, but it's not. Everybody's nice. Kind of, you know. I don't think it's dangerous, especially Moscow. It seems like a nice town. I think anywhere you go can be dangerous if you make it dangerous. But you know, it's a nice town. I like it here. The food is very good. The people are nice. A lot of people speak English, surprisingly.
Like, hey, before I say, yeah, you know, that's a great deal. So
yeah, maybe I bet it's because we used an app on our cell phone.
I did powerlifting in high school. So the state that I live in the United States, it's called Texas, which powerlifting is very popular in Texas. So I did that in high school. 3 years in high school I did it, and then after high school. After I graduated, I was very skinny, so I went to the gym to lift, like just to be bigger and stronger. And I didn't know about powerlifting federations. I didn't know that I could still go compete and do meets. So about 3 years ago, I started doing meets again. And my first full meet that I did, I totaled 1714. I don't know what that is in kilograms, but today I totaled about 2,000 pounds. So I've gone up about 300 pounds since then.
When did you realize that you have quite serious strength inside?
Even whenever I was like a little kid, I noticed like I was stronger than my friends, even though I was like really little. I was a really little kid, but I was stronger than all my friends. Like I would win in fights. And you know, there would be things that they would try to pick up or move, like objects that they could not do, and then I was able to do it. Just little things like that here and there.
So it was just like a matter of time that you came in powerlifting?
Yes. I remember in junior high school when I was 13, I heard that the high school had a powerlifting team. And I just remember I could not wait to do it because I started lifting weights when I was 12 in my garage at home.
Have you ever tried to lift in the IPF? Why?
There is one qualification that I do not meet, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
I think it's obvious.
Okay. How can you describe the situation in powerlifting in your country right now? Is it good, bad?
It's very good, and it's only getting better. Especially the USPA, and now the WRPF is starting to get bigger in America, which I think is another good thing. But all the meets that I've done in America have been very good. They ran good, and the community of lifters is growing a lot. A lot more people are getting involved, which is very good. The sport is growing a lot. It's becoming more popular.
Can you tell that one of the reasons recent powerlifting growing is CrossFit?
Yes. Are you saying that CrossFit made powerlifting?
People try CrossFit, they disappoint, and they decide to go to powerlifting.
Absolutely, yes. I see that a lot. A lot of CrossFitters start doing powerlifting. So that's the one thing I like about CrossFit a lot, is for one, they get people into lifting weights, and then they get people into powerlifting. So I think CrossFit has helped powerlifting out a lot, like quite a bit.
Do you like CrossFit in general?
I don't do it, no.
Why?
I like powerlifting.
What's bad with CrossFit?
Too much cardio. I will be very small. I already have a hard time putting on weight and muscles. If I did CrossFit, it would be gone, none. So I like powerlifting. CrossFit doesn't have bench press. That's a problem. I like bench press. So.
You have quite many followers on your Instagram, and do you often come across questions like this? So you have about your legs.
Because they're small?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What people usually ask?
They don't really ask anything. They just, well, they'll say, how is this possible with your legs being so small?
But how is possible?
Well, I don't know. My back is very big, so I don't use my legs very much when I deadlift. Well, I mean, I think like from here up, they're kind of big, kind of muscular, but the thing is they're very long. So the mass is spread out a lot. I mean, you know, my hips go all the way up to here. My legs are like, you know, 65% of the height of my body. So they're very long. So it's hard for them to look big because they're super long. That's my excuse. That's what I say. So.
Have you ever tried to grow some muscles?
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's possible, or?
It's, you know, believe it or not, they're bigger than they used to be. So it's just one of those things, like, you know, genetics. Sometimes it's just hard to put muscle on certain places. My quads have always been kind of small. I do want to grow. I do try. I work very hard on my legs. I work hard on everything evenly. I do everything evenly. For some reason, my back and shoulders get very big, but then my legs don't. But it's okay. I'll just keep trying.
Okay.
I guess.
No offense.
It's okay. No.
About today's competition. So, how was your warming up? And maybe you felt a little bit bad before the start?
Before deadlift, yeah, I did not feel very good. I felt good when I was warming up for squats. Squat warm-ups felt pretty good. Bench warm-ups were good. Deadlift was bad. Deadlift was bad.
You just get tired before deadlift?
Yes, the meet was very fast. The meet went by fast. Every other meet that I've done, like in America, I've had time to, you know, eat a bunch of food. Like, so we do squats. I eat a bunch of food, and then I take a nap. I have that much time, but I did not have time to do that today.
Why don't you squat with knee wraps? You just don't like it?
So the last 2 times I've done a heavy squat and knee wraps, that's whenever I tore my knee twice using knee wraps. It puts too much, like, it puts a weird amount of pressure on it. A weird stretch. It doesn't feel good.
They were wrapped quite tight.
Maybe. I did wrap it myself, so that's probably why. I did not do a good job. But it's also very hard to time your lifts at a meet. You know, you have to say, hey, there's 2 lifters in front of me, it's time to wrap my knees, and you have to do it fast. And if they're on too long, then your legs fall asleep and you can't squat good. But if you wear a pair of knee sleeves, you just get to stand there and relax, and then you go lift. So it's just easier. I like it.
Did you have any goal at this competition? So maybe you wanted to squat a lot or bench a lot or deadlift a total?
I wanted to total 2,000 pounds, and I did. So that was my main goal. I wanted to get a personal best total. And after this last year with like all the injuries and stuff, it's a big deal for me to improve my total even just a little bit. So I'm happy with it.
Did you want to make some competition with Yuri in deadlift? Did you think about it?
No, because we're not in the same weight class, so it didn't really matter. And I don't think we didn't really think about it the whole time. You know, we were just trying to do the best that we could do. We didn't really worry about each other. I don't think so. So the first attempt, it felt really good. So they used the bigger plates here. It's easier to lift the weight off of the ground because the bar bends more, but it's very hard to lock out the weight because the bar, it shakes a bunch. It's very hard to control. But the first attempt, it felt very good. It felt good. The second attempt felt very good. It felt kind of hard, but it was good.
You know, your workout was quite slow.
Yes.
The last part.
Yes, because I needed to control the weight so I don't fall. And that was 430 kilograms. So I picked 430 kilograms because that would give me a personal best on my total, and that would break my world record. That would set a new world record in the 220-pound weight class. I wanted to do just a little bit more for my third. I tore up my hand very bad on the 430 kilograms.
Is it normal for you?
No, this never happens. I don't know why today, but I felt it just rip. It just ripped open bad.
So your friends told you the truth. Be careful in Russia.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they meant, but yeah. Yeah, so it happens sometimes, but never like this. This was very bad.
Is this okay? Or you need to make a little... Дайте на секунду.
This is
Тогда побольше надо ему распустить.
That'll be okay.
It will be okay? Or you just need to change it here?
This tape is slick.
Yeah.
Is there a different kind of tape? Like athletic tape?
Ему
У вас есть не этот самый, где этот пластырь?
Very
Он
slippery.
скользкий. Есть вот этот обыкновенный наш такой, знаете, резиновый? Есть?
Just a little bit of athletic tape around it. You can leave it, it's okay. So I put tape around it, and then I went up for my third attempt to do 440 kilos, and then they said, no, stop, you have to take all the bandages off because they said I had too many. So, you know, you get in the zone, you get hyped up, you get excited to do your big lift, and then you go up to the bar and they say stop. They kill all your momentum. Well, the rules are the rules though, so it's okay. I almost did it anyway, I just fell, but it felt easier than the 430 kilogram. And then it ripped open even worse whenever I did it, so I had to go get it, you know, covered up again. I came back on the 4th, tried 440 kilograms again. I picked it up all the way, but I didn't lock out my knees all the way, so I got red lighted.
Did you notice something unusual at this competition for you?
The only thing unusual I would say is I've never been red lighted for depth on a squat. Never, never, never. I don't squat very much, but I squat low, and I know that was a good attempt. Four attempts is very different for me. I never have 4 attempts. That was new for me. So,
Do you think it's a good idea to do 4 attempts instead of 3?
sometimes I would like it better if it was only 3, because it makes it a better competition, I think, if it's only 3. And most of the time, 3 is enough. I'm usually too tired to do. I usually could not do 4. So 3 is enough.
Okay. So,
Except for deadlifts. I could do 4 deadlifts.
is it the last competition in this year?
Yes. Yes. Most likely. Most likely.
What is your goal for the next year? In total or in competition?
I want to total over 2,100 pounds in the 220-pound weight class, which would be an all-time world record total at 220. So that's my main goal. That's what I want. So yes, I want to work hard towards that right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, I think it was not very tiring interview. No. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.